A few days ago, someone did go to the hardware money shop and put his feet on the door. And the consequent effect of that was that this PC right here was sold. Decent PC, sold for a very decent price. The beautiful thing is that this young man didn't ask any question. Didn't start to ask me, how old is the PC? What can the PC do? Is the PC meant for gaming? Can the PC actually, run AI? None of that. The young man possibly saw something here, which I'm just going to show you. The young man possibly saw this right here, the ThinkStation, and possibly already knew what a ThinkStation was and went ahead to buy it. This is decent. This is beautiful. It's interesting to know that there are still a lot of people that still do know what a quality item is. See, I meet a lot of people every day. I come across people that try to put their feet on the hardware money shop, and then I keep getting all sorts of questions. How old is the PC? Can the PC cook for me? The PC take me to work? They ask all manner of questions, and at the end of the day, they end up not buying the PC. This young man, like I said, didn't ask me one bit of a question because he already knows how a good PC should look. He knows what to expect. As soon as he saw this sign here, I can imagine the buyer saying, you know what, I want to have that PC at all costs. I do not care how long the delivery is going to last. I do not care how costly it is. All I want to be sure of is that the PC is in excellent condition and is coming from the hardware money shop. I'm going to go ahead and buy it. When you meet buyers like this that still understand what quality entails, things get abnormally easy. And this is one example of somebody that knows what quality is all about. He or she is not thinking of a PC that's going to disappoint. He or she knows that the ThinkStation PC is one PC that was built with something in mind, which is quality at all levels. I'm just going to open the PC so that you actually see what I am talking about. Quality at all levels. Not every PC you see out there in the market, can deliver on this little promise. Having quality at all levels, starting with the front blend, thick quality material, no cutting corners, everything looking very premium. And if you flip up the PC, you can easily take a look at the inside for yourself and tell me why this buyer is not going to be satisfied or happy because this PC has gotten absolutely everything. I'm so sorry, I'm flipping it the other way around. I do not want to scratch this PC, so I have to be seen, doing the right thing. Somebody had told me a long time ago that if I want to keep moving my PCs on my table, I actually have to get a turntable, which makes things lot easier. Take a look at this PC. Looking very decent. Nothing on this PC is going to make you kind of angry. Nothing on this PC is going to be a bottleneck to you. Right now, we are living in times where you get PCs. It doesn't matter how expensive it is. It doesn't matter how new it is. You are actually going to come in contact with one bottleneck or the other. And sometimes this bottleneck is such that the PC actually becomes unusable. Of course, when you have the PC new, it's usable. You like the way it performs. But the moment you want to try to upgrade that PC, it is going to disappoint you because the PC wasn't built with upgradability in mind. As a matter of fact, the manufacturers of such PCs, they do not actually want you to go ahead and upgrade the PC for any reason. But this PC here, Lenovo pretty much knows that, look, if a buyer has a decent PC like this, he or she may want to increase the RAM size. So they gave you 4 RAM slots to work with. When a buyer have a PC like this, he or she might want to install an NVMe SSD on board. They gave you something to actually bypass that bottleneck. They also understand that, look, if somebody has this PC, person might say, yes, even though I already have an NVMe SSD on board, I still want to have, a 2.5-inch SSD. Lenovo pretty much made it possible for you to actually, bypass that bottleneck. And Lenovo also knew that, look, there are still certain buyers that will say, even though I already have an NVMe SSD, I have a 2.5-inch SATA SSD, I still want a 3.5-inch HDD on this PC. And everything is actually made for you exactly the way you will need them. I say that's not enough. Lenovo also knew that, look, there are still some people that we want to game on their PC. It doesn't matter if they are working in a professional environment. Whenever there's no job to be done in the office, instead of having social contact with people around them, they will prefer to go and play games on their PC. So they gave you the possibility to actually, put in a graphic card of your choice right here. So you have absolutely no reason to complain and say, look, I actually do like this workstation, but because of the fact that I cannot put in a graphic card, I do not want to buy it. There's not going to be anything that's going to cause you bottleneck. And as if that's not enough, this PC right here is highly future-proof. It doesn't matter what's going to come again in the world. You see, AI came and disrupted a lot of stuff. A lot of PCs have just become unusable because there is one bottleneck or the other. When Windows 11 came out, they didn't realize that, look, their PC wasn't prepared, to run Windows 11. And they didn't want to go ahead to cut corners to install Windows 11 because at the end of the day, your PC is not going to receive the official Windows security updates. At the end of the day, it was just a mess. Those that bought cheap PCs, now they are beginning to complain because the PC in itself, even though was able to deliver quality, was able to deliver what they wanted at the time, there were a lot of bottlenecks that they didn't see at the time when the PC was being bought. But this PC here is future-proof. On board is an Intel 9th Gen Core i7 processor. And what that tells you is that, look, you are having a very reliable workstation, a workstation that can run pretty much every program that you pretty much want to throw at it. It's not going to scream. It's not going to shout. It's just going to run it quietly. And if you decide to put on this PC for 365 days without putting up the power supply, this PC is going to do its job. It's going to run quietly. It's not going to stress you. It's not going to make you rethink your decision to buy it. It's something that the market have said. We appreciate the fact that this PC has been well built, and we understand the fact that the finest engineers in the world actually came together to make sure that this PC right here becomes one of the best PCs right now in the market. You see, the young man that has bought this, I pretty much imagine that he knew all this. And this was the reason why he absolutely didn't want to bother me by asking me questions. I don't want to believe that this is going to be his first Lenovo product. Perhaps it's somebody that already used the Lenovo ThinkPad T480. Understand that if you love the Lenovo ThinkPad T480, there is absolutely no reason why you are not going to love, this beautiful PC here. This PC is pretty much quiet when it's in operation. This PC has a loudspeaker already inbuilt in it. So there's just absolutely nothing that you would want, in a responsible PC that you are not going to, find here. See, people that will ask you all sorts of questions before they go ahead to buy your stuff, you are going to spend time, telling them everything that the PC has. But at the end of the day, they are still not going to buy that PC because the default setting of this is to look for a PC that is cheap, a PC that is very bulky, a PC that is very loud when it's in operation, and a PC that will give you all sorts of bottlenecks if you decide to upgrade it. But this PC right here is not going to do that for you. As a matter of fact, if you have your NVMe SSD like I have here, I have a 512 gigabyte of SSD here. This PC is going to take it without making any problems. Behind this PC, you've got every possible connection point that you actually need. You have a display port there. You have another display port. You've got pretty much the USB 3.0 and the 3.1 ports that you need. And right here, you also got mini display ports as you would find necessary. And just in front of the PC, there is something I always want to tell you about. If you've been watching my videos for a long time, you understand that, look, in 2025, if you still have a PC that does not have a USB-C port right here, you are doing something wrong. And this PC pretty much came prepared, knowing that, look, the future is already here. And if you are still using a PC that is not future-proof, you are doing yourself a great disservice. You might be wondering now, hardware money, I think I want a decent PC like this. Where can I find it? So that I will tell you, you can pretty much go to the Hardware Money shop. The link is in the description below. If you are fortunate to get your feet on the door, you can pretty much get a decent PC like this. Until I see you again in the next one. Peace.